everyone. Welcome to my channel.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'll be doing a movie review on the movie John Henry, found on Netflix. This movie is starring Terry Crews and Ludacris. Everyone else in the film is pretty much irrelevant. So, for those who don't know the history of John Henry, or at least the name, John Henry is a hero in folklore, right? Black folklore specifically. He battled a railroad. They kind of talk about it in the movie. Has nothing to do with the actual movie John Henry on Netflix. John Henry on Netflix, he was named for the folk hero, but outside of that, absolutely nothing. And there's a thing with a hammer. But what do I think about the movie? So I wasted 2 hours of my life watching that movie. Maybe it's an hour and a half. If it was 2 hours, I wasted 2 hours. If it was an hour and a half, I felt like I wasted 3. You feel what I'm saying? That movie was hot garbage. The movie tasted like wet bread. And I ain't talking about like when you dip it inside of the soup. I'm talking about wet bread like, oh, you left it on the counter and your kid spilled some water on it, wet bread. You know what I'm saying? The movie was not good. Not good at all. Terry Crews tried, I guess. Ludacris was the bad guy. He had a metal chin. It's really weird. I don't know. So it wasn't a good movie at all. Any way, shape, or form. I can't tell you anything good about it. The opening scene is good, I guess. Outside of that, trash. The hammer didn't even come in until the end. There was a couple of gunfights. There's a weird like connection between Luda and Terry Crews. That's pretty much it, guys. It's trash. Trash. It was pretty bad. I wouldn't recommend it. I would tell anyone, stop watching it, because every time we click it, it raises it up on the Netflix like streaming, like the way that the protocol works on Netflix. The more people watch the movie, it pops up on more people's pages. But people are only watching it because one, it's new, and two, it has the movie. Well, it's not really new, but it's new to Netflix, and two, it has the name John Henry on it. So you think it has something to do with the folklore. It doesn't. It's terrible. It's a terrible movie. Luckily, Netflix is actually doing its own John Henry film that's supposed to be starring The Rock. I don't know why it's starring The Rock. Personally, I believe that it probably would be better off starring the guy who played M'Baku, whose name eludes me. I probably have his picture pop up and his name pop up also. But he'd be a way better person to play John Henry. Because not only his skin tone, but he is a better actor when it comes to like playing serious roles. I don't take The Rock serious anymore. I'm a huge fan of his wrestling. Outside of that, as far as him as an actor, no. I'm a huge fan of The Rock, period. But John Henry is not for him. I'm sorry. Some things are too big no matter how big you are. You feel what I'm saying? But this movie really was terrible. If you're still watching this movie was terrible. Please don't watch it. I'm begging you. That's really all I got about the John Henry film, guys. Terry Crews has been in better movies. I know he was in the movie with Sylvester Stallone. I'll probably have that pop up on here too. But outside of that, Terry Crews, yeah. Ludacris has been in better movies. He's been in an Oscar-nominated movies. I don't know why they did this film. I have no idea. Both of these African-American males are too intelligent to have done this film. I don't know why. It was a check. I respect it, I guess. I don't, because it was a bad movie. My older brother actually called me the other day and asked me about this movie, and luckily I told him to watch something else because I didn't want him to waste 3 hours of his life. because it's a terrible movie. Please don't watch it. Thank y'all. And y'all have a blessed day.